Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to the Fox of Gaming. I am Bebop Fox. I cover all your gaming news for today at the beginning of the week. Sorry, these are so loud and clunky. But we're going to cover all your gaming news. Not only that, but indie news and also a Kickstarter on something you may want to throw your money at. But let's get started. Alright guys, first up with your gaming news, it looks like Resident Evil 6 is already on sale on eBay, if you're Polish. Well, these of course are no longer for sale because they all sold out for $380 as they were stolen from Capcom, so hopefully they ran out by now. Next, if you've been waiting 8 years for Black Mesa Source, look at this, it's finally available, September 14th. One of the most ambitious remakes of any game of all time ever are finally going to be available in 11 days. Best part about this though, it is going to be completely free and using the Source game engine, so you know this is looking beautiful. And of course, if you've already seen the snapshots, woo, looking good. Now this is going to include 8 to 10 hours worth of gameplay all the way up to the Lambda core level. This includes, it doesn't include the alien level, so they're still working on it and it's going to come out later. Huge applause for this magnificent group of fans that started this crazy ambitious project. Next up, some City of Hero news. Who plays that? Oh, it's closing after 8 years. Sorry guys, I actually don't even know who still plays it, but nevertheless, it was a fun game. 8 years for an MMO is actually a magnificent, huge achievement because most of them closed well before that. Since 2008, the game has actually had 125,000 total players only. And they even tried to go to the free-to-play model to revitalize the game. Now that was just last year and it still didn't work for them, unfortunately. So not only are they closing down all the servers, but they're also closing down the development team that is all behind it. So all the best to the Paragon team on finding a new game to jump on. Next up, if you guys have been waiting for Dawn Guard Skyrim, well, oh wait, most of you are already playing it, unless if you have a PS3. Then you're going to want to call it Darn Guard. Get it? Bethesda has said because the game has high resource demands and because of unspecified issues that they have not been able to make it playable on the PS3, at least up to their high standards. This is of course a huge blow to Skyrim fans, so where do you guys play Skyrim? Because of course, this is just the first expansion. They still have Hearthfire coming out, and it may look like you're not going to get it. Even at the current rate, they're not 100% positive that this can be fixed, but they are working with Sony to hopefully solve it. Next up, the new Dead Island game called Riptide. New screenshots have just surfaced. This is planned to release in 2013, and we're already starting to get a look at some of the new features that will be implemented. That was weird. We can expect to see a new dynamic weather system, including all new characters, all new zombies, and a new type of horde mode-esque hub defense system type of mission. Now for this new weather system, you can see flash floods and just crazy weather, all of which is going to help the zombies. So you better bring a boat. Now in this new hub defense system, you're gonna have to lay down traps and actually fight off all the zombie horde. Now there's no new information about the zombies yet, but you can expect this game to be shaken up a little bit from compared to the first one. Next up, a game called Overstrike now turned to a game called Fuse. It was hinted at E3 last year when it went under the disguise name of Overstrike, but now they want to remake it into a new game using the same stuff called Fuse. Now it has been turned into a 4-player co-op and it's kind of like a cartoony more Mass Effect. Now there's nothing else new about this game except for a countdown that's on fusegame.com to September 12th. What could this mean? I don't know, but let's get to your indie news for this game called Montas. Now if you're looking for a creepy game that revolves around immersion, atmosphere, storyline, and action, then here you go. Now it's being developed by an Australian studio called Organic Human and it's going to have Oculus Rift support. You may actually poop yourself playing this. Now this game actually inspires a lot of inspiration from other old school games, but also games like Half-Life 2 and Amnesia. See what I mean? Pooping yourself. You'll be expected to explore and interact with the environment. Not only that, but also combine items that you see to use them in the story. In fact, with the AI alone, if you find yourself in a tricky situation with an attacker, they could possibly lose interest over time and not attack you anymore. Even with some attackers, you're going to have a couple chances to escape the final deathly blow. So, pretty interactive. Now the game is expected to come out September next year. Better yet, it's only going to be $10 and it's already on Steam Greenlight. And they have a Kickstarter getting ready for a campaign. Speaking of Kickstarter, time to find something you may want to throw your money at, and this one is called Insurgency 2. Well, 6 years ago, Half-Life 2 was modded, and somebody made a game out of it called Insurgency. Well, now they're looking to make it bigger, better, and badder. And the company behind this is called now New World Interactive. He's been making indie games for quite a long time now, and this mod was originally just for fun. Now, of course, it is still for fun, but the problem is now they need money to actually help fully publish it. The game is going to be covering Iraq, Afghanistan, and Somalia, and of course, it's going to have a variety of weapons. Now, it's also based off the Portal 2 source engine, so it's a lot more reliable than the previous one. Now, they wanted $180,000. They're already at 65, and they only have 3 days left, so this is definitely a call to arms if you like first-person shooters. And they have a lot of awesome backer gifts as well, but yeah, this is going to be coming close if they make it. Alright guys, now it's time to give something awesome away, and now it's a Break Force gift bag from Gamescom this year. Go ahead and answer below and make sure you're a subscriber. What do you want to answer about though? Let's try the community question. What is the best ending and the worst ending you have ever played and seen in a video game? And I know I'm probably going to get spammed with Mass Effect, but trying to, you know, what game? But alright guys, that is it for me. I am Bebop Fox, and I will see you in game. Hopefully I don't die, because these are fun. But if I die,